Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I am not doing my modded Minecraft server. Today my friends are deciding to take me to court. So I was very innocently pulling a prank on one of my friends on our server, and a creeper blew up behind me. It didn't damage any of his house, it just blew up some dirt and I filled in said hole. However, it killed his pet bumblebee. His name was Butch, and I felt very guilty and apologised to him profusely over text. But apparently that's not good enough, so today he's taking me to court.
But yeah, he wants to do a prank war.
Yes, I am aware of that.
Yes, which is... I knew it. But he says if you don't want to do a prank war, he wants a discount on all of your stuff. All your shops. Which are one shop.
I have two now.
Now, he also didn't give me numbers, so I don't know what kind of discounts.
Oh, we could do the song from The Greatest Showman where they're like counting.
Yeah, I like that song. I don't remember what it's called, but...
The other side.
Right, yeah.
We don't have any audience. This is a very private court case.
Yeah.
Most small small claims are.
Are you calling my bee a small claim?
I mean, he was only a little bee.
I'm actually a lot more.
He was a full-grown bee, thank you.
The bee might have been small in real life, but it meant a lot to him.
In my heart.
Yes.
Save your arguments for the judge.
I can see his mind.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Red. What of all rise did you not...
Stand
How
up.
do either of you understand? All rise means stand. You guys can go ahead and take your seat. Blue, you can take your seat. There you go. There we go. Alright. We're here to discuss case J-1420-001, the case of Richards B, and the plaintiffs are Wolforia, who will be represented by has Blue as his attorney. The defendants are RadishKetchup with a defense attorney of the gaming Jew. Were you guys able to come to agreement on a settlement?
We will not agree to the settlement.
Okay. Alright, then in that case, RadishKetchup, how do you plea?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
It's called the well.
It's called a well.
It's called a well, yes.
It's dry right now, but soon the well will have water in it from tears. From sorrow. Anyways, have you ever had a family pet, that you just cherished all your life? And then within the blink of an eye, that all changed? This is exactly what happened to my client. He cherished that bee. That bee meant so much to him. He gave it a name. He fed it. He even made sure it wouldn't run away. But even though he protected it as much as he could, it still died due to careless, if not on purpose, act from Reddish.
Okay. The defense? It is time for your opening argument.
Gentlemen and lady of the court, we're gathered here today to mourn a bee. He was a good bee. He was a strong bee. However, he was murdered. Now, we're all here because we think he was murdered by someone in this room. However, that is not the case. He was murdered by a creeper. Now, we all know how explosive creepers are. So, I'm hoping we decide that it's a very deep loss, but that my client has nothing to do with it. Thank you.
Blue, you may start your logging your evidence or presenting your evidence. Okay.
So we're just gonna do that. Some of that. It's backwards. Give me 1 second.
Objection.
Nope.
Relevant
this is the
or what's your objection?
Irrelevance?
So this
Relevance, counselor.
Oh, this is the test to see if there was sand in the site.
Okay. You can continue. We did talk about this, counselor.
And as you see, the sand broke. This is a data collection from the site. This is some evidence, you know, that I collected there. If it wasn't sand and when it broke,
Objection,
obviously,
fraud? This
if
is
it was
not
sand-
at all what he brought.
see,
He
that's
did
not
mention
sand.
that he did mention the test.
That's not sand. It didn't break.
Gave you a tiny little thing.
Because he did say he had to ship it here. This is the bigger
This-
thing he couldn't.
This is sand, and it broke.
Okay, relevance.
This is a sample from
Sand breaks from pistons. I don't understand how this is.
That's
That-
why I'm
sorry.
asking relevance, counselor.
That is the sample of ground from the scene. Obviously, creepers.
What makes
don't-
that sample from the scene?
Creepers don't have sand in them. TNT does.
You can call Katie into the.
Okay, Katie, can I call you as witness then?
Fine.
You never watched Law and Order?
I will. No, I've never have.
I
Normally
swear
the
to tell the
bailiff would be
truth,
doing
the whole
this,
truth,
not
and
bailiff.
nothing but the truth.
There you go. Okay.
So
Continue.
help you not.
So help me not.
There you go.
So, Katie, as I just demonstrated, sand. The sand is from the scene. Can you explain why there was sand in the scene?
There
This
wasn't.
sand was from the scene. What the fuck am I doing with this?
There is more than one piece of sand.
Oh,
It takes five
Your Honor, I
sand.
believe he's lying because he has multiple pieces of sand.
It takes 5 sand to make TNT. Can you explain why there was sand at the scene?
I cannot because there wasn't, and I can explain exactly how I know that there wasn't, if you would like me to, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
I was alone on the server when the tragedy happened. So when the creeper exploded, it exploded only dirt. I have sent Alec a picture. I have sent my lawyer a picture of the scene, which does show dirt. I filled in the creeper hole with dirt, and if there was any sand lying around, which TNT when it fires does not produce sand lying on the ground, even if there was sand on the ground, it would have despawned far before Blue got there to collect evidence.
Trunks were unloaded.
Alright. Any further questions?
No further questions, Your Honor.
Alright, you can go ahead and take your seat. Katie, you can go back to your.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you want it? So, sir, you've seen their evidence of sand. Whoop-de-doo, there's sand. You know where Richard's house is, sir? Next to a beach. You know what happens at beaches? There is sand. So, there was no point of bringing sand here, claiming it's from the explosion, which you were not at, nor was anyone at for the next few hours afterwards. However, she was there. She admits she was there.
A witness, get out of that box.
She was there. She admits that she was there. However, I think instead of being a murderer, she was a hero. Our boys in green, the military, has gone to Afghanistan, and they go on patrols like everyone does, and there are suicide bombers all the time that run up, no one knows, and then they blow themselves up. If anything,
Objection,
Do you
how is
blame
this relevant to the trial?
Relevance, counselor.
a creeper is the suicide bomber.
Okay, but how is that relevant to the situation at hand?
She is the soldier. She is a hero. You don't blame the U.S. soldier for the suicide bomber blowing up. Do you? No.
She's
She
not a soldier on
tried
this server.
She tried to help the bee, but she couldn't. And sadly, the bee was collateral in that creeper explosion. Would like to call RadishKetchup, please?
Radish, go ahead and take the stand.
Deja vu.
Alright, Radish, you know the drill. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you, Notch?
I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me Notch.
Okay.
Proceed.
Hello, Miss Ketchup.
Hello, Alex.
You're looking very lovely today.
Thank you.
So, walk me through what happened that day.
So, I had gone to Richard's house to pull a prank on him.
What was said prank?
I filled his house with water.
It's a pretty good prank, honestly. Think of it. Okay, continue.
And some of it had glitched through the roof. For some reason it had spawned inside of the stair blocks on his roof, so it was coming out the outside. And I had gone outside to be like, maybe I should get rid of that. Because I didn't want it on the outside, I only wanted it on the inside.
Ah, so she was fixing your house. Okay, continue.
I was trying to fix the outside of his house from where my prank messed up a little bit. And the next thing I know, I was injured. I had a bang, I was injured. And I turned around and there was a hole behind me and a lead on the floor.
How big was this hole, would you say?
The hole was in the side of a slope, so I'm not entirely sure how much of the slope was missing, but depth-wise it was probably about 2 blocks into the flat ground.
Okay. Now, we all agree that creepers spawn at night, correct?
Yeah.
Your Honor? Okay, right. So, what I brought evidence to you was those pictures of Richard's yard, of where this happened. Now, in those pictures, what do you not see?
Yeah, you can go ahead and answer that.
There are no torches, Your Honor.
There are no torches. So you know what that means? That means mobs can spawn. We also all know creepers are one of those mobs, along with spiders, that are not undead, so they don't burn up in the light. In fact, if I run outside right now, I bet I could probably find a creeper. However, so, in those pictures, in that yard where there are no torches, chances are, and obviously it's true because of the explosion, there was a creeper hiding in the darkness, coming out during the day and blowing up. Now,
Objection,
we don't
Your
know-
Honor.
What's your objection?
Obviously, those photos were taken after the event happened. Well, after the event happened, how do you know
That's irrelevant.
that it did not blow up the torches that were already there?
Or the torches were tampered with.
Just like your sand.
Because I had already fixed my path when those photos were taken.
Yes, those photos were taken earlier today.
Okay.
I never claimed they were
Alright.
taken at the scene of the like on the day.
A creeper blew up. A creeper caused damage that she herself fixed anyways. And replaced the bee. Now, I know it's a loved one. It's not something you can just replace. But it's the thought that counts. Again, she's a hero. She fought the creeper. She heard the creeper. You don't piss on the soldiers when they shoot at or get exploded by a suicide bomber, now do you? You do? That's what I thought.
Alright, anything else?
She's innocent, my honor. Okay. Hey, that's
Alright, Plaintiff, would you like to come and cross-examine that argument?
Yes. Radish, can you do me a favor? Can you go into statistics
Yes.
and go to mobs?
relevance?
Mobs, yes.
I'm
How
sorry.
many times have you been killed by a creeper?
You killed 204 creepers. Creepers killed you 3 times.
3 times. 3 times. So creepers, they had caught you by surprise before, correct?
Yep.
And then also this time, if it was a creeper, it was by surprise.
Yes. I'm
How
lucky
many
to have
times have you
good
died?
armor now.
That is also true. How many times have you had? How many times have you died by TNT?
Never.
Earlier, Sir Gaming Jew, you said that she would have died if it was TNT. But she's never died by TNT. She died by creepers.
I've never seen TNT on this server, Your Honor.
You've never crafted TNT?
No, I have no need for it. We don't do harmful pranks, so...
You realize you just proved that she...
Order. Order. Order.
Give me 1 second. I need to recapture my thoughts.
You're not doing a very good
He
job.
just pushed me out
My
of the
client
seat.
is standing on the table.
I had a good point, but during all of his talking, I forgot what my point was.
Psst. Psst. I
Alex,
sent you photos.
It's time for
No.
closing arguments.
What? I
Yeah,
have
sit down.
photo evidence of her saying that she killed my bee. I sent that to you. I sent that to
It
you.
was
Objection.
not.
That is not brought up along with...
Order. Order. That evidence was not logged during the evidentiary period and cannot be looked at by the court.
I sent that to you.
We have to admit, there was a tragedy that happened. There was also heroes. Again, you wouldn't blame the soldier who shot at the suicide bomber.
You keep bringing up a soldier, but she's not a soldier.
Order.
That is all. Thank you.
Blue, do you have any final arguments? Or what's your closing arguments?
My closing arguments? Creepers do spawn, but it was done during the day, and that bee was not as close to his house as the prank was happening, so I do not think that she should have been over there within proximity of a bee without...
Objection, this is not closing. This is evidence.
I don't watch court cases.
You're
alright?
walking a fine line, but I will allow it.
I don't watch
Just
court
wrap up
cases.
nice and neatly.
Okay.
Was
I don't know.
okay, just the ending of your wrapping up.
That's
The court is dismissed for... All rise!
we love you, Judge.
Are you trying to bribe a judge?
Objection, bribery?
No, of course not.
God damn. Alright, you all may be seated. Alright, I find the defendant not guilty.
Yay!
Now I will say... Take a seat. I will
Sorry, Your Honor.
say... And on the part of the prosecution this time. Blue, look at me. I hate you, Alec. Alright, Blue. What the fuck was that argument? You literally gave the case to them
I
with
know.
that, like...
Yeah.
Please tell me you guys understand why I gave it to them.
So that is all for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed seeing this court case, and I'm very glad that I won. And I'll see you all in the next video.